This is our first meeting since the new year. I detect a quorum with myself present, Councilmember Allen present, Councilmember Benedict was present, not present, Councilmember Cortez present, Councilmember Horton present, Councilmember Coopin present, Councilmember Vo present, Councilmember Parker present, and Vice Chair Rutherford present. Thank you all for being here today. There's no one signed up for public comment, so without objection, we will move forward with the committee meeting, starting with the consent agenda, and I'll read the number of the items on consent, and if anything needs to be pulled off, please let me know before we get into the captions. Items on consent include RS 2025-959, 960, not 960, sorry, number 2 is not on consent. 979, 982, 983, 984, 988, 994, 995, 996. Those are the resolutions on consent. Bills on second reading consent include BL 2024-678, 679, and 680. Do any of those items need to be pulled off the consent agenda? Wonderful. May I have a motion for the consent agenda? Moved and properly? Oh, thank you. We're going to read the captions first, and then we'll take that motion. Starting with RS 2025-959, Porterfield, Gamble, Toombs, Horton, Nash, Ellis, declares surplus and approving the disposition of certain parcels of real property in accordance with Section 2.24.250G of the Metropolitan Code of Laws. RS 2025-960 Allen, no, that is not on consent. RS 2025-979 Toombs, Porterfield, Gamble approves a lease agreement by and between the United States of America, Department of Army, and the Board of Parks and Recreation for a parcel of property adjacent to the Cheatham Lock and Dam. RS 2025-982 Porterfield Gamble Park approves an intergovernmental agreement between the State of Tennessee Department of Transportation, TDOT, and NDOT for the installation of maintenance of safety improvements on Gallatin Pike from Liberty Lane to north of Northside Drive. RS 2025-983 Porterfield Gamble Parker Welch Allen approves Amendment 1 to an intergovernmental agreement between the Tennessee Department of Transportation and NDOT for the construction of pedestrian safety and multimodal intersection improvements at various locations throughout Nashville. RS 2025-984 Parker Porterfield Gamble Allen approves Amendment 3 to an intergovernmental agreement between the State of Tennessee Department of Transportation, TDOT, and NDOT for the acceptance of work in connection with the construction of sidewalks on Dickerson Pike from Douglas Avenue to Trinity Lane. RS 2025-988 Coopin Gamble Parker authorizes Pete's Dueling Piano Bar to construct and install aerial encroachments at 150 2nd Avenue North. RS 2025-994 Gamble Parker Taylor authorizes the Metropolitan Government to abandon existing public sanitary sewer main and sanitary sewer manhole and to accept new sanitary sewer main and sanitary sewer manholes for two properties located at 1820 B. Hermosa Street and 1809 Marina Street, also known as Homes of 1820 Hermosa. RS 2025-995 Toombs Gamble Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept new public sanitary sewer main and sanitary sewer manholes for three properties located at 2306, 2308, and 2310 Ilolo Street, also known as Ilolo Street Sewer Extension. RS 2025-996 Gamble Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept new public sanitary sewer main and public sanitary sewer manhole for three properties located on Tusculum Road and Bart Drive, also known as Mariposa Park. RS 2025-997 Toombs Gamble Parker amends ordinance number BL 2024-265 to authorize the Metropolitan Government to modify the linear feet of water and sanitary sewer mains and sanitary sewer manholes to be abandoned and accepted for property located at 325 West Trinity Lane, also known as Madison Trinity Apartments, Revision 1. Bills on second reading consent. BL 2024-678, Gamble Parker adopts the Geographic Information System Street and Alley Centerline Layer with the recordation of renamings and additions and deletions of acceptances and abandonments as reflected on the Centerline layer to date as the official street and alley acceptance and maintenance record for the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County. Bill 2024-679, Gamble Park, an ordinance authorizing 601 Lafayette owner LLC to construct and install an underground encroachment at 601 Lafayette Street. And BL 2024-680, Pep T. Gamble Parker, authorized the Metropolitan Government to accept new public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for two properties located at 1110C and 1112C Caldwell Lane. Now, may I have a motion for the consent agenda? Thank you. Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on the consent agenda? With no further discussion, all those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Thank you. Moving back to number 2 on our agenda, RS 2025-960, Councilmember Allen approves an adjustment to the Mixed Income Pilot Program as authorized pursuant to ordinance number BL 2022-1170 program. May I have a motion? Councilmember Allen.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to move to defer to the first meeting in March.
All right. May I have a second on that motion? Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on the deferral to the first meeting in March? All right. With no further discussion, all those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Moving on to the second item for consideration, number 11 on your agenda, RS 2025-997, Toombs Gamble Parker, amends ordinance number BL 2024-6265 to authorize the Metropolitan Government to modify the linear feet of water and sanitary sewer mains and sanitary sewer manholes to be abandoned and accepted for property located at 325 West Trinity Lane, also known as Madison Trinity Apartments. May I have a motion? Moved and properly seconded, and the sponsor of an amendment to the bill is here and to the bill. So I would like to go to Councilmember Toombs. You're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I don't have it in front of me, so if I can defer to Director Darby, please.
Thank you. Director Darby.
The amendment is a housekeeping amendment that changes a date and a recital from November to April.
All right. Any further questions about the amendment? And did we move the amendment? We need to move the amendment. If someone on the committee could move, Councilmember, moved and properly seconded. Thank you. Any further discussion on the amendment? With no further discussion, all those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? Any abstaining? Now on the bill as amended, all those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. And that concludes our agenda for today. Thank you.